stated that I believe there should be a reshuffle. But of course, I'm not the president. You know, reshuffle is a priority, is a prerogative of the president.
Yeah, but why must that be a priority for the president now?
No, I sit back and see how the different ministers are working. And it's me believing that some of them are not working well. And they should be either moved from where they are. At times you are the boss, you see all of them. You could see that maybe if I move this person from position A to position B, he can work better. At times you also say, no, let him drop this, even if it's my brother or whoever, for the benefit of all of us, let him bring somebody in. New ideas, always good for the society.
And do we have to resize at this point too?
Resize?
Bring it down.
At this stage,
it's too late?
Yes. You have it 2.5 years or so.
Anyway. Right.
If I were him,
right.
If I were him,
right.
I would resign.
You still hold that view?
I still hold that view.
Even in the face of the explanation he's giving?
Well, you can always give an explanation. Right. Why not? And I'm not doubting his explanation. Right. But I'm saying if I were in his position, because I find it untenable to go and sit with the IMF, because I've stated it so many times that that is not the way to go. So what new thing am I going to tell them? Go and say them, assuming they were to ask me. They don't do that. Assuming they were to ask me, oh, why are you now coming to talk to you or something? Oh, I've changed my mind. Well, I can say that, but what would they think about me?
You feel his presence may affect the negotiations?
I don't know.
Right. But you comparing what happened, for instance, during the Akufo era, when you turned to HIPIC, and looking at that decision to go to the IMF, for instance, do you feel that the conditions are the same, and that looking at that experience?
When Akufo came, we were broke. The country was totally broke. The records are there. Even within government, within his government, there were those of them who said, no, we're a proud nation, so we shouldn't go to declare ourselves HIPIC. He listened to everybody, but it's a responsibility. And the books were read to him, he looked at it and told them, look, I'm going to HIPIC. If there's any of you who believe that that's a wrong decision, you have the liberty to resign. And we went to HIPIC, and the outcome we all know.
But for instance, we've heard from the likes of former President John Dramani Mahama, who've also waded into the performance of the economy. He believes that the Vice President should also be taking on for that, not just the Finance Minister, but the entire economic management team.
You see, unfortunately, this political system we have, the Vice President is there. You can only remove him by him resigning or vote of no impeachment or an election, you know. And Vice President is not the final authority. Number one is the President. But the Vice President may resign and say, I don't believe in any IMF, and because of that I'm resigning. And they have every right to do that. But he's not directly in charge of the economy.
Some say he's made a lot of promises, a reason for which,
well, unfortunately,
on grounds of principle,
Unfortunately, yes. These days I listen in the morning to some of your stations and whatnot, and they always start by referring to some of the old speeches made by the Vice President and whatnot, and then follow it up with discussions on some of those issues. It's unfortunate, yes. Unfortunately, he did that. Maybe if hindsight would say that maybe if I have another opportunity, I shouldn't behave that way.
Should he apologize to Ghana?
Well, I don't know. It would be fine if he said, by human beings, you know, we are difficult. But it wouldn't be out of place if he said, well, I was wrong. But it's always difficult, especially for the politicians.